Hi guys, I'm Tracy and welcome to today's video. So I wanted to share with you guys the brushes I brought with me on vacation. I just got back this week and we did about about a week trip to the East Coast. That's where my husband is from, and we brought our kids, and that was their first time being there. So we had a really nice time, and one of my husband's friends like flew in from Florida to surprise him, and yeah, it was a really nice time. And I normally go in the winter when it's like 15 degrees, and it was nice and warm and hot, and so I feel like we got to do like so much more than we're used to. And I brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only brought 9 brushes, and to me that's not a lot. I usually use much more to do my makeup, but of course I was traveling, so I'm going to share with you what I brought and then demo one of them, one or two of them. I've shown all these brushes at some point and demoed them. I'll look for videos where I did speak about these brushes and try to link them below. Let me start out with my foundation brush. I brought the Ahudo LQ3, and mainly, it's the I think it's the only foundation brush that has this short handle, and it's very small. And this has been my go-to foundation brush since I got it, and it's just such a nice. It's just a really nice brush to have, and it's so small. This was a no-brainer. Also, I brought it in these storage boxes because I don't like bringing them in something soft just in case they get moved around. I feel like this is a good size for them. And then I brought the Hakuhodo G5542. Now, this is fairly new, and I have really not used it much, but also it's got a shorter handle, and I've been ignoring it because I've been using the smaller version, the G5544. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to get to know this brush, and I love it. It's just, I'm going to demo this one because I think it's worth demoing. So I don't have bronzer or blush or like highlighter. So I'm going to just use this Hoola bronzer. I'm really hot upstairs, so I'm hoping this doesn't stick too much to my sweaty face. And I just really loved the way this did my bronzer, also did sometimes my blush, and I powdered with this brush. So I feel like it is very multifunctional, but I think it does bronzer best. So it's very similar to the G5544, which is a slightly smaller, less dense version of this one. So this one is just, it's maybe a little bit faster to apply your makeup, which I was looking for too, and it really saved a lot of time. I brought a blush bronzer, and a lot of days that's really all I wore on my cheeks, but I'm really loving this brush, and I know a lot of you guys have it and recommended this to me. So that's the G5542. I also brought the Muragishi Sangyo Hana Sakura blush brush, and I'm really liking this. I used it to do like specific powdering and blush and highlighter, and it does all of those things really well. Let me put this, I'll put a peachy blush on. It's just a very easy brush to use. It's also fairly small. Really useful, multifunctional, not too expensive. Highly recommend this one. It just so beautifully applies your blush, not in a very heavy way, just in a very light, natural manner. I'm just using my viewfinder. And it's really good for powdering, so that's why I chose this one. So Yeah, such a good value. This is a squirrel and goat mix, and it's just, I love these like smaller cheek brushes, and this one surprised me because, you know, it's a fairly basic brush, and I have a lot of brushes this shape, but I just happen to really, really like this one. All right, so now I'll go over the eye brushes, and this is something I wish I brought more. I wish I brought a little bit more makeup and some more eye brushes, because I ended up doing my makeup every day because we went out every night. We had people visiting. You know, a lot of my husband's family and friends have never met our kids before, so we were really busy, and so I was, you know, always putting makeup on. So I don't think I've ever talked about this one, but this is the Goss 21. I don't think you can get this anymore, but this is a wonderful brow brush, and I've been using it with the Anastasia brow powder. I'm starting to move away from the Benefit Precisely My Brow because I go through it so fast, and yeah, it's just a very expensive product to use. You go through it so fast. So this lasts forever. So I've been using the Goss 21. I really do love this. I'm so sorry, you're probably not going to be able to buy it anymore. And of course, the Goss number 3, same story, discontinued, but none of these are. I also brought the Hokoto GS2. This is probably like top 3 flat blending brushes. It's just such a good brush. I know a lot of you have gone out and purchased this one. It's Canadian Squirrel. It's, you know, it's got that standard flat pinch ferrule size. It's perfect for my eyes, and you can pack shadow, blend, and line. So super multifunctional. I really, really recommend this Hokoto brush. And then I also brought the Hakuhodo B539 for concealer, and this has just been my my favorite concealer brush. It's got that really thin brush tip, and it's made of Kolinsky. I got this before the price increase, so now it costs much more. And let me show you what I've been using. And I'm going to continue using the Chikuhodo Artist 12-2. It's just much bigger, and yeah, I use this for concealer. I'm really liking these. If I have more time, this is really good for doing like precision highlighting with concealer. Like if I want to do this, if I want to clean up my eyeshadow. But I'm really liking this one, and so I brought this one. And then I also, this might be surprising because I was almost not going to get this brush, but I'm really liking it. And that's the Ahodo S4. And it's their, you know, one of the reasons also it's short and it's undyed goat hair. It's not like the silkiest brush, but I'm going to show you how I use it with the Charlotte Tilbury. I've been really liking it with a sparkly shadow to put all over and to kind of do a final blend. So let me zoom you guys in. This is not normally how I would use a blending brush like this, but so I'm going to get this, like, I don't know which one is that. The Defined shade, I'm not sure. So I get like a shimmer, I put that on there, and I kind of just like blend everything out from there. I'll put this lighter one to see how it looks. I love this brush. The only reason I got it was because of this handle, the WP series, but I'm really, really liking it, and it's become like one of my favorite blending brushes. I hope you can see just how beautifully and how evenly it applies that shimmer. And yeah, really good final blend brush. See how like the shadow just kind of blended all together? I didn't do it earlier because I wanted to do it on camera, but I've been really loving this. A great deal, not terribly expensive, good for travel. I would consider getting another one, not like this the fanciest, but just a really solid goat hair blending brush. And yeah, I really like this one. Back. All right, and I just have one more, and that is the Ahodo. I didn't put a GS3. If it's not the GS3, I'll put it down below. But this has been like one of my favorite liner brushes. Also, I brought it because it's got a short handle, but I love this for liner for the top and bottom, and that's why I didn't want to bring more than one eyeliner brushes, and this one did a fabulous job. If you're new here, I don't use eyeliner. I just use brushes with shadow to do eyeliner, and yeah, this one was amazing. So let me really quickly show you guys the eye brushes that I brought right here. I love them all. Let me take these out because I think these are less likely. You can't get those, but these you still can, and these are all great values. This is weasel hair, the liner brush is Canadian squirrel, and this is goat hair. I can do an entire eye look with this, and I'm so happy I brought these. And every time I did my eye makeup, I was so pleased with how it came out. And a lot of times when I'm traveling, I don't, have my vanity, I don't have everything, and I'm usually very disappointed with the way my makeup turns out. But when I was away, I was just so happy that I brought what I did. And I didn't bring a lot of makeup, but everything just worked out really well, which is not normally the case when I travel. So that's really what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.